Today, I want to talk about our daily practices. So today, I want to do a heart check with you all. I want us to understand what we are carrying within our heart. What are some of the things that we can let go of? What are some of the things that we can pick up? If we are carrying a big, heavy bag every single day, how can we get to our destination, right? Or at least getting to that destination will be a heavier and longer journey because we are carrying baggage, right? And so I want us to think about what we are carrying throughout our daily lives. So let's understand and let's see how we start our day. So we wake up in the morning and we get ourselves ready, right? What are we carrying within our hearts the moment that we wake up, right? Are we carrying an energy of doubt, of regret? Are we waking up, regretting the day that is to come? Or are we waking up with a sense of gratitude? I find that when we wake up and we thank God for the breath that He has put in our lungs, we can see life and we can see the day as brighter, right? Just from that one moment of gratitude, it shifts our perspective, right? And so how are we waking in the morning? Are we thanking God for whatever it is we have, because we are all in different stages of our life. And so maybe that morning you are grateful just to wake up, right? Or maybe that morning you are grateful just to have an opportunity to, try again at something that you failed at yesterday. Or maybe you are grateful that you can see the sun through your window, right? So whatever it is, let's wake up with a sense of gratitude. Okay. We're moving throughout the day, right? We're getting our stuff ready for work. We're packing our bags. We're packing our lunch. How are we feeling in that morning? Are we packing our lunch with an anger that we have to go to work and, oh man, what am I going to do at work? What am I going to, what's going to come my way, right? Are we filled with a spirit of anxiety, of worry, right? In that moment, let's do a heart check and see, okay, why am I feeling anxious in this moment? Why am I feeling anxious on my way to work? And why is that anxiousness turning into regret to the point that I hate my job, to the point that I hate my life? The point of I hate my life doesn't just come overnight, right? That comes from, I had a rough morning. I have to pack my lunch and I don't want to go to work and I'm worried that I don't know what I'm going to have to deal with, right? It's multiple things building up to get us to that point of, I hate my life right now, right? And so if we are at that stage, or if we are at that moment where we're hating our life and we're hating our job, okay, let's take 2 steps back. Let's do a heart check and say, hey, how did we get to that point of hating our job? How did we get to the point of hating our life in that moment? Let's backtrack, right? Let's see where we can shift our perspective. Maybe it's just a perspective shift that we need within that moment. Maybe we just need to look at our job with more gratitude, right? Maybe we need to look at our job or whatever season we're in as an opportunity to build us to where we are going, right? And so when we look at it as an opportunity, we can go through the day with a sense of eagerness, with a sense of, I am going to take this day because this day is going to fill me with something that will take me somewhere else, you know? So let's do a heart check. Now, let's say we are going to work, or we are, meeting up with friends, or wherever our day is taking us. How are we feeling throughout that day? What is filling our spirit? Are we filled with anxiety? Are we filled with, worries of what tomorrow is going to bring, or what that evening is going to bring? Or are we present in that moment? So let's understand that when we are carrying out our day, when we are acting in the motions of our day, where does our mind drift, right? Because oftentimes where our mind goes, our heart kind of follows, right? When we're in a state of anxiety and worry, our heart kind of goes in that way, right? And so what I mean by our heart goes that way is we start to feel despair. We start to feel like there is nothing that we can do, and we start to just kind of fill ourselves with this spirit of giving up, of hopelessness, right? And so understand and make a note, a heart check of where you are, what are you feeling? And then maybe we can work backwards of, okay, I'm feeling despair. Okay, let's take a step back. Why am I feeling despair? Because I keep thinking about tomorrow, or the next, where I'm going to be in a year from now, or how my life is going to look 20 years from now, right? And that's filling me with a sense with a feeling of despair, where I can't even be present and enjoy the season that I'm in, right? When we are aware of that, we can consciously make an effort to be present in the moment. We can tell ourselves, hey, I'm not worrying about tomorrow. I'm not worrying about this evening. I'm not worrying about me 20 years from now. I'm worrying about right now and what I can get from this moment. What can I learn within this moment that will carry me into the next moment, that will fill me with the knowledge and the wisdom that I need to carry me through the next moment, right? So it's taking advantage and using the present to fill ourselves with everything that we need and everything that we can get from the moment, so that all those fruits, all the things that we are filling ourselves with, the wisdom will eventually carry us into the next moment. We don't need to put any effort to go to the future, right? Our future is already promised. Tomorrow will come, the next chapter will come. It's about what we take in this present moment that we will bring into our future. And so instead of worrying about what's going to happen in the future, let's worry about how we can fill ourselves with the present moment so that our future is brighter, so that we can fill our future with abundance. In order to fill our future with abundance, we need to fill ourselves within this moment, right? So I think that's been a pretty good heart check, and I think that's enough steps that we can try and implement in our life for today. So that is today's daily practice. That is today's heart check, and I want everybody that is watching this video to go into the world and apply these practices. I'm going to apply these practices because although I'm sitting here in front of the camera and I'm telling you that these are things that you should do, I also need to do them for myself. The only reason I can sit here and tell you to do these things is because I realize that there's a need for me to do it within myself. And so this isn't me sitting here and telling you what to do. It's opening up a conversation and opening up a discussion so that we can all embark on this journey together, and we can all get to a greater place, a place where we are more filled with joy and happiness. And so everyone that is watching this, let us start our daily practice. Let's fill our spirits with love and joy and kindness. And tomorrow is promised. Tomorrow is promised. Tomorrow will be filled with happiness. Our futures will play out for our good. God has promised us a future of goodness. He is a faithful God. And so there is nothing you need to worry about except showing up in this present moment fully. I love you guys, and I will see you in another video. Peace and love. Oh, and also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's talk. Let's connect.